Guess what, everyone? This is Chris Kendall from therawadvantage.com. I got an awesome interview here for you. As you know, usually I'm doing stuff mostly about holistic health and, the body, but today I have something a little bit different. And because, again, I'm about holistic health, today I have electronic engineer, author, and entrepreneur Shane Wolffe here.
Hey,
how's it going, Shane?
Yeah, great. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you, man. So I met Shane actually at some events here in Saskatoon, and he was talking at one of the events about future-proofing your home. That's the name of your book, right?
Yeah.
Future-proofing your home. And I was teaching yoga there, so we really connected there because, I really believe that what we do to the earth and what we put into the earth, it comes back to us.
Totally.
Agree with that?
Totally.
Yeah. So
yeah, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, is to show people, we're dependent on energy sources which are unsustainable, and they're causing pollution, and if we can reduce our need for energy, it's way cheaper right now than actually producing energy with renewables. So there's a sequence of ways to save energy, and the way I look at it is, if people take their best way of doing things is to fix themselves first.
Yeah.
But once you do that, if you fix your home, that's the next thing you probably have your control over.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone needs a place to live. So if we can do that on a big level, we reduce our need for fossil fuels. It's good for everyone. It's
huge.
Healthier.
It's absolutely huge.
But the irony is that they can actually be the solution, because if you understand the home as a system, you can build it in a way so it actually produces more energy than it uses over a year. So it's like that's the solution rather than the problem. And that's what my book is about, is here is the way to understand how to do this. So like I said, the basics in one sentence would be like reduce your energy usage, reuse energy, especially in the cold, and then produce energy with renewable energy technology. So a home can be a holistic system as well. And when you think about it in those ways, you can design it better, you can optimize what you've already got just by, understand those things. So.
Which is perfect, because I definitely get your book. I mean, I have your book already. My friend, I lent it to my friend who's a builder, a house builder himself, and I understand, if you're building from scratch, there's really efficient ways of doing it. If you already live in a house and you just want to optimize and make things move a little bit easier, be more cost effective, energy effective, there's ways to do that. And I'm wondering, can you share maybe your top tips for that, so that people at home right now, they can get started now, and then they can start, they can get the book and build from there with a smarter design.
For sure. Well, light bulbs are probably the easiest thing to do. LED lighting is coming online now. It's dropping in price almost at an exponential rate. LED lights, they'll last 20 to 30 years. And I mean, if you look at,
they don't have the mercury.
They're slightly different. They don't have mercury.
Mm-hmm.
They last longer, and they're just
requires so little energy.
Yeah, they're even about half the power of a compact fluorescent. And they can run on DC, so they can run on solar panels too. So actually they're more efficient if they run with DC power, and the wiring that you can use to wire them up is smaller too, but you got to check your local codes obviously with that. If you're in a home, you can do that right now. But I mean, if you're in a home too, especially in the cold, air leakage is a huge deal. Usually around electrical boxes, around windows, around doors. If you can see light coming in, it's that's wasted energy. And so you just get some low expanding spray foam, or that's the best option typically, is to just seal around there. The thing is if you were to seal everything, you need to be careful, because you need to have airflow through a home. But the old way of building a home is they didn't really care how many air leaks there were. Air would just come in wherever it wanted to, and
Spiders.
Yeah, well, and you can get moisture in the walls too, which causes mold and can cause people to be unhealthy, especially in the cold.
For sure.
But I mean, by fixing those, then you just have a dedicated air source, and you can use a device called a heat recovery ventilator, which basically takes the warm, moist air from inside a bathroom, for instance, like your bathroom and your kitchen. You turn on that heat recovery ventilator, and what it does is it takes that warm air and brings in cold air, and the two air streams don't mix. It kind of crosses like this over some plates, but the hot air gives its heat to the incoming cold air, so you're saving, about 60%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to heat as much air.
That's
So, I
cool.
mean,
That's super cool.
and it's really simple too when you think about it. Like it's
Yeah, no doubt. It's just like you said, recycling or reusing, passing on that energy in a way that is not just being lost and thrown out there.
Yeah, totally. Most homes just vent it outside.
Yeah.
You know, like your bathroom fan just vents it outside. And I mean, it depends on the situation. It can be difficult to implement that once you've got your home in place. But I mean, there are grants and stuff like that, and they can make it easier for you depending on where you live.
So where can we find all about you and find your book and learn how to future-proof our own homes?
Well, my book, and I have a website and a free version of the book on my website, futureproofmybuilding.com. You might be able to read it there, but basically, yeah, it's a blog. It's a place to get the book and connect with people, and I'm creating a community of builders and basically trying to make it really easy for people to solve their own problems.
So definitely check out futureproofmybuilding.com and learn a whole bunch more. Check out Shane's book, and back to what we choose, whether we're putting in our bodies or whether we're looking at how efficient we are in our own homes. It's going to affect the environment, affect us in our future. So
totally.
Again, awesome, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Another awesome interview for you at the Raw Advantage. More coming. Much love. Excited to announce my new iPhone app, free with 101 frickin' awesome recipes, interior retreat treats, food combining charts, shopping carts, and more.